I'll be taking uh, this course, Communicative English, and the schedule of this is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And between 3 and 4, I'll be conducting this class. So let me begin. Well, so the course name, as you all can see, that it is Communicative English. The course code of the particular course is HSS Humanities and Social Sciences 101. My name is Deepti Agarwal, and I'm going to conduct this course on Monday, Wednesday, Friday between 3 and 4. Okay, students, before I begin, I want you all to remember these points. Like you have to join class on time, unmute mic phone to interact with the instructor only, turn on camera while you're presenting. Do not present on your own and do not form small groups and begin discussions among yourself. So be particular about these points while you're taking online classes. Okay. Next, um, I think there is a request to enter the class. Let me, students, this is to be observed that you all enter the class on time, right? Because it becomes very difficult for me to switch from slides to get you people to accept your request. So keep these things in point, and it will uh, benefit both of us in sense that the class will be conducted smoothly. So today, students, let me give you a brief idea what all we will be discussing throughout this semester. Today, I'll give you the course introduction, and from Monday onwards, I will begin the first topic in Unit 1. But in a while, I'll just give you the brief uh, introduction to the course. In the meanwhile, okay, my voice is not clear. Mm. Now, is it clear? Or are you hearing many? Is there any sound from background that is disturbing? Oh, background sound is disturbing. Okay, so just a minute, I'll take care of that. Ah, hello, students. Now is it clear? Now can you hear? Okay, now this is fine. Right. So let me begin. Mhm. So students, mm, before I give an introduction to the course, I would like to know that why do you think that communicative English is introduced, like is a part of your syllabus? Why this subject of English as you broadly speak, that why English is a part of your uh, syllabus. I want the answers from you all. So, anyone who's interested may answer that why do people have to study communicative English? A few of you, or most of you, and I particularly don't know that mostly we study the subject of English during your school years. A few of you may have studied till class 12th, and a few may have studied till class 10th, depending upon on the board. Why and then why has it become necessary for you to study this particular language even in your BTech while you're pursuing a BTech course? What do you think? I want the answers from you, students. Any one of you. No, unmute and tell the answer. Yes, Arpit? No, you may unmute the microphone and then answer so that we all hear you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Arpit.
Ma'am, this is a professional language.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows about English, and we are going to complete our graduation in 4 years, and after that, like we are a part of a social. So we have to know the English and थोड़ा
Mm-hmm.
हिंदी में बोल दो.
Yes, yes.
मैम हम लोग
Mm-hmm.
डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जगह जाएंगे. जैसे हम जाएंगे, अगर हम लोग को फील्ड वर्क हुआ और वहाँ पे मैम इंटरेक्शन, जैसे तमिल में गए तो उन्हें तमिल और मुझे हिंदी आती, तो मैम जो इंग्लिश है वो हमारी यूजर फ्रेंडली लैंग्वेज है, मतलब कॉमन लोगों को आती है.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
मैम इससे इंग्लिश से इंटरेक्शन बहुत जल्दी कर सकते हैं, हम लोग अपने पॉइंट्स समझा सकते हैं किसी भी पर्टिकुलर
Go
सिंगल
on.
पर्सन को.
Go on. Yes, yes.
मैम इंग्लिश से हम अपने मतलब अपनी एक तरीके से मैम, मतलब एक जिस कम्युनिटी में हम अपनी बात कह सकते हैं.
Yes, yes. Absolutely right. मुझे लगता है अर्पित बिल्कुल सही बात कह रहे हैं. Thing is this, as Arpit said, as you all are pursuing a professional course, you all are pursuing BTech, and after completing your course, you all are qualified engineers, and most of you would like to do jobs, would apply for jobs. And for jobs, you all would have to go to different places in within the country or outside the country. And when you do so, you need to know a medium of language with the help of which you interact fluently and effectively with others. It is known that in today's time, English language has become the lingua franca of the world. It means that it is become, English has become the common language. It helps, it helps people of different background, people, the people of different background, people living in different places, those who belong to different places and uh, can interact with each other if they know English language. It helps in linking to people. Is there any problem in listening me now? Am I clear? Yes, students? Priyanshu, am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is any
Yes,
background
ma'am.
disturbing you people? Is there any background noise you
The
can you
background sound is coming.
okay, okay. I'll take care. Yes, students, now is it fine? Okay, so what we were talking was that English is a common language. It helps in connecting native speakers. Native speakers means speakers who belong to different countries and those who speak different languages. So, English is a common language. English has emerged as a common language and it helps native speakers of different countries to interact and communicate with each other. This is the benefit of knowing English language. Due to globalization, English is being used in every domain of life, such as business, social, cultural, and and cultural, among others. Like you see the pervasiveness of the medium of interaction in English. Hence, it has become essential for uh, professionals to know to speak and write in English effectively. आज हम लोग आप ये कोर्स करने के बाद when you will apply anywhere, when you will apply for jobs, all MNCs are situated in different regions of India, right? Being a diverse country, there different languages in India, different languages is spoken, and there is one language which connects the entire nation. The sad part is that it is not Hindi which connects all the nations. It is English which connects mostly. Usually, it is seen that people living in southern India can speak English well. They might understand Hindi a little, but you would see they speak English fluently along with their regional language. So, this is really a sad part of the country. But if we see from the perspective of globalization, from the perspective of growth, of um, as we say, globalization, English has become an essential medium of uh, communication. That is why, students, this has been included in your course. And that is for that reason, you may see that we'll be studying this course, and the objective of the course is that you all learn to convey your thoughts and ideas clearly, accurately, and briefly in the medium of English language. You acquire proficiency in spoken and written English. As a result, you may emerge as an effective communicator. But students, always understand this when I say that this course will help you to acquire proficiency in speaking and writing in English. It, can you believe it can happen in 4 months or in a semester?
No, ma'am.
Yes. It can never happen in a semester. It can never happen in a year or in 2 years. Most of you must have been studying in English, and when it comes to speaking and writing, there are many a times most of us feel that there is scope of improvement, or when we are talking, we are not understood that well when we speak in English, right? As when we were talking in the class initially, Amit told us that Amit asked me that if he could speak in Hindi. This was because he is comfortable in his native language. And this is quite okay, students. This is what is natural. Hindi language comes natural to us. It is perfectly all right if he says that he can express better in Hindi language because that is his language that he has been speaking since he learned to speak. Hindi is his native language, and he has been hearing, he has been listening from the people around him. So it is natural for him to speak fluently and effectively in Hindi medium. So from this example, we understand that English is not a native language. It is a foreign language, and it is very difficult for each one of us to become an effective communicator in the medium of English. It is like expecting too much from a person, as it is a foreign language. And students, it is said that if you can speak well in your native language, in our case, Hindi, it will be much easier for you all to learn any foreign language. So, the prerequisite to learn any foreign language is to be an effective speaker in your mother tongue, right? Just a minute. To be an effective speaker in your mother tongue. Now, as far as English is concerned, to improve your spoken and written English, it is important to listen a lot in English. You will say, how, why, ma'am, why listen a lot in English? Why listening in English is important? Thing is, the students, to learn any language, to learn any language like your own language, like your native language, it is good if you, it is suggested to listen a lot in that language. This you will understand easily, like um, as you all are born in India, you and then, for example, you say you from UP and neighboring places in UP you all belong to, or maybe a little far because you all have applied uh, in this college to UPTU syllabus, so you all are from basically from UP, and in UP Hindi language is spoken, and of course there are several dialects, but since your birth, you people are listening, and you were not even taught mm, at home how to speak. You learned to speak by listening. Were you taught to form a sentence when you uttered a word on your own? It was through listening. It was like when you went to school, you were taught to form a sentence coherently, to and other uh, skills you were taught. But much before that, you learnt at home, and nobody sat down with you and made you learn how to what how to call a thing, how to address somebody. By listening, you learn because others around you were speaking in Hindi and you learned from them. Similarly, if you want to improve your English, you should listen a lot. Listening is in English should increase manyfold. You should listen to things that interests you, whether it is music, whether it is news, whether it is um, commentary of any games you're watching, of any sports event you're watching. Listen each and everything in English. Then it will help you to improve. And it is an ongoing process. It's not a one day process. Throughout your life, you will be improving in the new language, in the foreign language you are aspiring to learn. So increase your listening of listening in English, right? So students, um, I would um, like to ask if there is any doubt regarding this tip, or do you anything you any doubts? Otherwise, I'll move to the next point, and which is I would like to give you a brief introduction of what we'll be doing in this semester. It is Unit 1.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Ask, please.
Ma'am, how to strong our vocabulary? Ma'am,
Okay.
because no one tells us.
Yes. No one tells you what, Arpit.
Ma'am, how to strong vocabulary and the things which are basics of English. But people say that speak in English, talk in English, but no one says that basics of what are the basics of English and how to.
Yes. Uh, this is true. And what you have asked, how to improve a vocabulary. Now, here, Arpit, seeing all these problems, all these difficulties, all these challenges in mind, the syllabus is created that way. But at the same time, Arpit and others, it is you who's going to take the initiative to improve your vocabulary. Now, improving your vocabulary, what does it mean? Like, for example, I, uh, for example, the Prime Minister, look at this sentence. The Prime Minister requested the citizens to observe the COVID protocol so that the virus can be contained. Now, the Prime Minister requested, and this same verb, if I change, the Prime Minister urged the citizens to follow the COVID norms so that the virus the spread of the virus can be curbed, right? Now, students, there is a difference in the meaning of the sentence. When I say that, right, when I say requested, do you know the difference between requested and urged? Request is a request. You simply ask somebody, polite. But when I urge, there is then urge. It is necessary, politely, like it is being urged to you to follow the COVID norms so that the spread of the virus can be curbed. So, this difference in the usage of words, you will understand when you pay attention. So many times, students, what happened? We say uh, we we know the meaning, but we don't know the usage. For example, you watch a movie, and recently uh, you have heard a word, you've learned a word, bombastic. Now, bombastic means something extravagant. Okay, now you saw a movie and you thought, and you looked up the meaning of extravagant in Hindi. Now, does any one of you know the meaning of extravagant in Hindi? No. So it's like badha chadha kar, right? And uh, or you just heard you heard the word bombastic and you don't know the meaning of it, and you watched something which was built beautifully, which was eye-catching, and you thought bombastic. It means okay, it must be something which is beautiful, something which is well built, and you use this word there, bombastic. Does it mean uh, so? But do you really know where to use this word? So, because bombastic means something which is extravagant and it is used in negative sense, or something which is beautiful. You can say it's excellent or it is splendid, right? Now, if you use the word bombastic there, it means the opposite. It means something which is overdone with, which is not no longer any attractive because it's been overdone. So what I mean to say, when you want to increase your vocabulary, increase, or when you want to improve your vocabulary, you have you should know the meaning of the word, its usage, and how well it fits in the context. That is very essential. Like, for example, students, जब हम बहुत थके होते हैं तो हम कह देते हैं आई एम टायर्ड. जब हम थके होते हैं तो हम कह देते हैं आई एम टायर्ड. जब हम बहुत थके होते हैं तो हम कहने लगते हैं आई एम वेरी टायर्ड. और जब कभी बहुत बहुत ज्यादा थके हुए हैं तो आई एम वेरी 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 टायर्ड. तो देखिए, इसको हम ऐसे भी इसके हर इंटेंसिटी के थकावट के एक वर्ड्स है. अगर हम कहें कि आई एम टायर्ड and I'm exhausted. So you are exhausted means you cannot move your body at all. You are lying flat on your body, flat on your bed, and you can hardly move. So this understanding is also essential when I say improve your vocabulary. And now the question comes, how to improve our vocabulary? It is when you are reading something, when you are listening something, The sources should be reliable from where you are reading and listening. If you are reading and listening from the right sources, from the reliable sources, you will be able to improve. And this improvement will happen when you will pay attention. And it is just a um, effort that you will have to make. It should come from within you that you want to better the way you speak in English. Unless and until it doesn't come from within you to improve, the change will be minimal. And when it comes from within you, the change will be drastic. So, if you want to work to improve your vocabulary, read and listen in English from reliable sources. Begin reading from newspapers. And these days, students, you all can download app. There are apps, news apps, several. Download one of the apps. And whatever interests you, whether it is sports, current affairs, politics, economic issues, social issues, cultural issues, or entertainment, read a line, read, begin by reading the headings first, then the subheadings, and then stop. And then stop. Whatever the subheading, heading you have read, repeat by not looking at what you have read. See, are you speaking the way it was written? If yes, that means you have retained. And then again, repeat that exercise by sharing it with somebody. In this way, you will not only learn, but you will get thorough by repeating it in front of others, and you will internalize that word. So, the only way to improve is to read and listen from reliable sources. Second, make effort by repeating yourself. Third, by sharing the information with others. Then finally, you will be able, you will see, you will observe the change in you. You will see that your vocabulary is improving gradually. As I told earlier, You should see the difference in the usage of synonyms. You should, what I say, you should observe the usage of synonyms, words having similar meanings in different contexts, in different situations. Usage of synonyms in different situations. I gave an example of tired and exhausted in different situations. And they are irreplaceable. They mean the same, but they are irreplaceable. In the example of requested and urged, when requested, it is milder. When I say urged, it is the request has become stronger. It has become at a necessity. So understand the difference of using the difference in the synonyms, in the difference in the usage of similar words in different situations. Are you getting my point, students? आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है जो मैं कह रही हूँ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Third, thirdly, observe one more point I discussed, that you may just know a word. Like, for example, I told bombastic, and you assumed the way the word is spelled that it may mean something splendid, excellent, or beautiful. And without checking in the dictionary, you use that word, that the movie was bombastic, or the presentation was bombastic, or the building is bombastic, on the basis of the assumed meaning that it means splendid, it means excellent, it means beautiful. But however, the usage is incorrect. Why? Because it is based on assumption. So you should know the exact meaning of the word, its usage. So look up in a dictionary. What does the word bombastic mean? How it should be used? Where it should be used? If you're using it in an incorrect manner, you'll be become a laughable stock. People will laugh at you. They will mock you, right? So don't become a laughing stock. First, look at the word. Look up in a dictionary. Find its meaning. Then how it should be used. In which situation it is used. Right? There are so many people. Like, very simple word I'll give you, students. Hitler was famous or infamous? Tell me. Hitler was famous or infamous?
Ma'am was famous.
Was famous. Just see the
Was famous.
difference. Just see the difference
Is
between.
famous.
No, I'm not talking about the tenses. Was famous or infamous? What is the difference? Just look in the chat box. Famous and infamous. Famous, Mahatma Gandhi is famous worldwide. Hitler is infamous worldwide. Both are famous, but one for good deeds and one for bad deeds. Got it?
Yes,
Very,
ma'am.
there is a very slight difference. And students, it's really good. It's really praiseworthy if you people at this level make effort to improve your vocabulary.
Ma'am, we use infamous for
Mhm.
bad bad things. Ma'am, you said like that.
Infamous for right things?
Ma'am, bad things.
Yeah, something like you will say, like you, Charles Shobraj. Is he famous or is he an infamous character? Infamous character he is.
Ma'am, the people which stands with a negative quality.
Yes. So Hitler stands with negative quality or positive quality. How you
Ma'am,
know him?
he is, ma'am, due to his actions,
Hmm.
we know that he is a negative quality person.
So how will you, what will you say? Hitler was famous or infamous?
So, ma'am, here we use infamous.
Yes, this is what I am saying,
Okay,
right?
ma'am.
And what is Mahatma Gandhi? Will you say Mahatma Gandhi was infamous?
No, ma'am, he is famous because he's a positive minded person.
Yes. So when this is what I'm saying. Did I say something else?
Ma'am, I have confused because you have taken both examples at the same time. That's why I have
Okay.
asked again to you.
Huh. That's what. So here I've told you like we know the words famous and famous, but how we use those words. For that, it is essential to know the usage as well. Like uh, I just said, with Hitler, we know what personality of Hitler, what sort of personality Hitler was considered. He was considered as a dictator. He was seen in negative light. So he was infamous for his dictatorial actions, right? But Mahatma Gandhi is famous for his generous actions, right? So when we talk about words, we should know the meaning of the word, their usage, and in which situation, according to the situation, which word will fit, which word is will be suiting the situation. The similar words. There are synonyms. I gave you an example of tired and exhausted. They're synonyms. But which synonym will fit the situation? Depending. Are you very tired that you're not able to move a limb, or you're just tired? You can move around. Got it? अब आप लोगों को समझ में आया ये?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So, students, all this we will be doing in the class, and there are 5 units. In the 5 units, we have divided the course like this, that the first in the first unit there'll be basics of technical communication. In this, we'll be talking about how to write and how to write accurately, briefly, and completely. And we will be studying all these subtopics as well. And in the second unit, we will be talking about words, synonyms, antonyms, what you people just asked. हम लोग ये सब करेंगे इस second unit में. And in third unit, we will see how to write different types of business letters, business reports, and proposals. And in the fourth unit, see, we will talk about how to conduct oral presentations effectively, how to use audiovisual aids effectively. And finally, in the fifth unit, we will be studying a few essays by eminent writers. Okay? And students, these are the few books which you can refer, all right? And especially this one, students, Professional Communication by Malti Agarwal. This book you can refer for studying. And students, today I just thought of giving you an exercise of these 10 sentences. I want you all to do it. I think a lot of time has passed and hardly any time is left. But nonetheless, I want that you all do this exercise and see where what are the errors in the sentence? What does each sentence mean? Is it correctly written or incorrect? So just go through each sentence. We are going to discuss, and from the next class, I'm going to begin the first unit. In the meanwhile, I'll just take attendance. I think, students, I'm going to post this on WhatsApp. It will become easier for you all. In the chat box, I'm posting right now. All the sentences. See, is it easy? Now, has it become easier for you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is what I thought. Let me just post it in the chat box as well as in the chat room. I'll just post it in the WhatsApp as well. So it will become very easy for you all to do, and then I'll be discussing this. I think I will discuss this in the next class, students. Now I will take the attendance. Have you people done these sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can discuss them. I can discuss these sentences quickly. Okay, now students, for sale, piano, the property of a musician with carved legs. What is the problem in this sentence?
Ma'am, it is not well mannered, arranged नहीं पूरी तरीके से.
Yes, what is the problem?
Ma'am, it is not well arranged.
The order of the words is mixed. What it should be? Can you arrange the word order? Where, like this sentence is incoherent. The meaning is not unclear. Is this the problem with the sentence? For sale, piano, the property of a musician with carved legs. Where did the sentence go wrong? Is the beginning okay? For sale, piano, the property of a musician with carved legs. What does this mean? See, students, for sale. What is the thumb rule of an English? What is the thumb rule to form a sentence in English. The thumb rule to form any sentence in English is that there is a subject, then subject is followed by a verb, and verb is followed by a predicate. What is the subject? Subject is the doer, and predicate is the action performed by the subject. In this sentence, we see for sale, piano, right? Now, what is the piano? It is a property of a musician. It is of a musician, and that is on sale. Is the musician is having carved legs? No, the piano has carved legs. So this with carved legs is at incorrect position. It should be
Ma'am, it should be the piano with carved legs, property of a musician for sale.
yes, for sale. Very good. I'm writing the with carved legs here. Now, what with carved legs is describing piano. It cannot describe the property of a musician. It is qualifying the attribute of a piano. Piano के carved legs हैं. What is on sale? Piano with carved legs. The property of a musician. Okay? Now see
Ma'am,
this. Tell me.
ma'am, should I use the property of a musician?
Hmm?
Ma'am, piano with carved legs, the property of a musician for sale.
हाँ, is on sale, is for sale. फिर आप is लगाएंगे यहाँ पे. वैसे भी लिख सकते हैं. देखिए for sale तो इंट्रोडक्टरी है. ये इंट्रोडक्टरी फ्रेज है. What? For sale, piano with carved legs, the property of a musician. Okay? आप अगर इसको ऐसे ही लिख देते, piano with carved legs, the property of a musician for sale. You mean to say you want to write here. तब आप क्या लिखेंगे? Is for sale. Okay? Right? लेकिन वो जिस तरह लिखा था, अभी वर्ब नहीं है इसमें. आप नोटिस करिए, अभी इस सेंटेंस में वर्ब नहीं लिखा था. Right? Now it is correct. But here what we have done, for sale, you are telling it is for sale. And what is for sale? Piano with carved legs, the property of a musician. Okay? Now,
Yes.
next sentence. A gentleman has a dog to sell who wishes to go abroad. What is the problem? इस सेंटेंस का मतलब क्या है, ये बताइए. ये जो क्लॉज है, who wishes to go.
Ma'am, a gentleman who wishes.
Yes, this is a funny statement. A gentleman has a dog to sell. Now, dog wishes to go abroad.
No, ma'am,
This
a
is
gentleman
laughable. The gentleman who wishes to go abroad has
has
a
to.
dog to sell. Right? So, what is the main sentence? Just let's cut this. This is the thing. A gentleman has a dog to sell. And this clause is just describing the gentleman. A gentleman who wishes to go abroad. Who this clause, who wishes to go abroad, is describing the gentleman, is telling about the gentleman, isn't it? And has a dog to sell, right? तो जितने भी qualifying आप adverbs होते हैं, adjectives होते हैं, phrases होते हैं, clauses होते हैं, they should be put close to that verb. अगर आप इसको उस वर्ड से दूर लिख देंगे स्टूडेंट्स, तो देखिए कितना लाफेबल सेंटेंस है ये. A gentleman has a dog to sell who wishes to. Does the dog, अब ये सब्जेक्ट क्या हुआ नेक्स्ट का? Dog. Does the dog wishes to go abroad? No, the gentleman who's wishing to go abroad has a dog to sell. Now, students, we will do the next sentences. We will do the remaining sentences in the next class. Okay? So, this is all from my side. Thank you, students. Please upload your attendance, or I'll just take the attendance, students. Yes. Roll number 31.
Present, ma'am.
32. 33. 34.
Present, ma'am.
35. 36.
Present, ma'am.
37. 38.
Present, ma'am. Ma'am.
39. 40.
Present, ma'am.
41. 42.
Ma'am. 41.
Okay. 42. 43.
Present, ma'am.
44.
Yes, ma'am.
45.
Present,
46.
ma'am.
47.
Present, ma'am. 47.
48. 49.
Present, ma'am. 48, ma'am.
50.
49, present, ma'am.
49. 50. 50. 51. 52. 53.
53, present, ma'am.
54. 55. So who will have,
55.
okay. So who will have absent 54, 51, 50, 42, 39, 35, 33, 32 absent. Okay. So this is all from my side, students. 351 is present. Yeah, okay. See, I'll just mention here. This, okay, students, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
If
Thank you.
any doubts, you all may clear in this next class.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.